Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz universe, welcome back to the channel. My name is martindogger and today I have one of those videos where I'm not going to show you just one game. Well, I am going to show you one game, but from not one or two perspectives, from the PTA and the Mäuschen. Not just Ebra 9 and just 74 from 74, but we're going to show it from three perspectives today. Because I'll be driving the AMX 1390 as well. Why is that? Well, it is a game I played. Ebra was actually the player that was in the Conqueror when I was driving the FV4202 for the Keep It Simple video. He was on the PTA. I noticed him on the battlefield, said hi to him. The player in the Mäuschen was also there. He sent me a note afterwards. Martin had a great game there, would love to have this featured on the channel, so he sent me the replay as well, and I decided to crop it into a 3-view video. And we're first going to watch Ebra. As you can see, he's in the PTA, and he's trying to spot up some tanks early on Rockfield on the northeast side, and he has spotted the Carnarvon, tries to shoot, but misses, and he's not going to do a lot in the first minute of the game. And well, let's face it, you're in a PTA, a tank that's more akin to a light tank than a proper medium tank in terms of armor, because it really hasn't got armor. It has a great gun and great mobility, but really not a lot of armor. So he's playing it very sensibly, and he's just going to sit. He has done one damaging shot so far. So let's take a look now at just a 74 fun 74 in the Mäuschen. And before we go any further into that, I have to give credit to Otto Landspersky, who left a very lengthy reply on my German Week episode 8 video on how to pronounce Mäuschen. And I'm not going to read it all out there, but it does prove that I do watch the comments. I might not reply to all of them, but I do watch it. So thank you very much, mate, for sending it in here. I actually went into Google Translate as well and decided to type the word
Mäuschen.
So now we have the proper pronunciation of the word Mäuschen sorted, and we can then focus on the game. And just 74 from 74, who actually has his own YouTube channel as well. It's not on Blitz, but it's on travel vlogs, Ben Volna's Travels vlogs. I decided to put a link in the description below just because it's possible, and I like that. He shared some personal information as well. And he sent me a very, very lengthy email on what was happening in the game. And he wanted to go into this position here with the
Mäuschen.
Because he knew he would be safe from harm there. He has some of the big rocks in front of him. He would be safe from tank destroyer fire. Could hide behind rocks if there was fire incoming from around the spawn area, around the bunkers area. So all in all, a very good position. Let's switch now into my perspective. I wanted to go for a spotting run because I am a bottom tier light tank. Yes, I am a tier 8 light tank, and I do have a 90mm gun, but it's basically a 75mm one, just bored out to have a bigger caliber. And the tank still can't really stand big shots. So I'm driving around here like a muppet, noticing what the AMX 5100 is doing. That's an autoloader. The Ebra is over there. And I was just counting hats over here. You just wanted to know, alright, how many tanks are in here? Oh, there's another tank spotted. That is the Mäuschen from Ben. But I had not seen a few tanks yet. There's another tank at the back. Where's the red AMX 5100? That tank was actually of concern for me, because that's an autoloader as well. And if he manages to unload on me or on my green fellow AMX 5100 or on Ebra, he can take away a lot of hit points. And lo and behold, he's over there. Oh, I'm alone. Can someone shoot me? Oh, crap. I'm looking at the minimap and I'm noticing that the tortoise has gone away. He was in a camping position actually, but he decided to move up, which is good on him. But that leaves me with no support against full health AMX 5100, so I am buggering off. Switching back to Ben, and he is going to use the, well, slightly lowish gun depression on the Mäuschen. And he's shooting that AMX 5100, and you can see he's in the position where he wants to be. Of course, he parked himself over here, which is, and it would be stupid to park yourself in a position which you don't like, but you can also clearly see what he meant by, I've got cover to my left, right, I've got the rocks, etc. But then you have this tank coming in, the Leopard. And the Leopard has a very good gun. And the Mäuschen can penetrate a Leopard, there's no problem with that. But so can the Leopard. He does manage to take out the AMX 5100, gets flanked now by me, as you can see, 1250, that's me, T-rate tank. And the Leopard is also going to move in. He can put a great shot into the T-rate premium German heavy tank. But he's also losing his friends, his teammates, as you can see. There's a one-shot tanker, Carnarvon, still there in the top right-hand side corner. He bounces a great shot from the Leopard. And for him, it's just tanks everywhere at the moment. Oh, hello. There's an AMX 1390. Shoot him up the ass. Only track damage. Negative. Yeah, that's really negative. What happened over there? No worry. Don't worry. Don't panic, Mr. Benring. We'll get to it. We're gonna watch what happened over there later on. But first, back into Abra, who puts a great shot into the IG-152 and then gets whacked up the side for quite a big roll, actually. Not a massive one. Luckily, the IG was not shooting HE up the side, otherwise it would have been even worse. But he's lost a third of his hit points already. And oh, that's a T-28 Defender. He's on the reload. Is he? Yeah, he's on the reload. He's reloaded now. Right, I think I want to clear him. Oh, there's a PTA at the back. IS-5 is taken out. There's a very much stock tortoise rolling in who can shoot the PTA. And Abra is down to 404 hit points. That is not good. That is a one-shot to any tank on the battlefield at the moment. A PTA with a good roll can clear him out as well. Although looking at it, that's a stock PTA, 225 in terms of alpha damage. So that would not have cleared him, and he can kill the Defender. And then we have the Carnarvon still left over there. You can see he's checking his angles at the back. Can you shoot the Carnarvon? Come on, can you shoot him? Can you shoot him? Yes, you can. Probably. Oh, that one bounces off the turret straight into the sky. But he diverts his attention. He notices that just 74 from 74 is over there. You can see me rolling in. There is the AMX 5100. He wants to go for the shot on the Mäuschen. Gets a shot in, bounces one. That's annoying. Under the gun. Can you run a mate? No, don't take one up your ass. Don't! Oh, that hurt. Back to my perspective. AMX 1390. I'm running away like a mother buzzer because there is an AMX 5100 behind me. I'm not wasting any time penetrating. I get lucky with all the shots. 2 shots into the E75. Then taking a look to my back basically. And I kind of know that the Mäuschen is there from Ben. So I'm not interested in engaging any tanks at the moment. I just want to chill here, reload my clip, and then looking at one-shot tanks at the moment. Well, maybe one clip tanks. If possible, I want to clip them. Hello, that is a Carnarvon. They should be able to take him out. So I'm going back, diverting attention again to Ben in the Mäuschen. There we go. Who is looking at me? Bounce a shot. Ah! Track damage only. With a quick tip of the finger, I repair and I don't even lose any hit points. At all while driving. And I'm thinking right over here, okay, this is now Abra going in on the Mäuschen. I can go in as well. No, that doesn't work. Abra's taken out. Right, just turn on the spot, reload, and run away again. I want to fight on my terms with mobility, a full clip, and if possible, as much hit points as I can bear. So I can get a shot in, bounce another one on the back of the Mäuschen. Don't shoot me again. Don't shoot. No, we can't shoot me again. That's good. Right, let's help the tortoise then. And this may have been not such a good idea to ram an AMX 5100. But I did put him in front of the gun of the tortoise. And it hasn't got the big gun. It only has the 20-pounder, what is it, the B barrel. But he does manage to clear the AMX 5100. And then the Leopard is all alone against Ben in the
Mäuschen.
And I've got one shot left, so let's join forces with the Leopard and gang up on Ben in the Mäuschen. But let's watch what happened from his perspective. You can see me driving down there and Ebra is moving past and he gets shot up the ass with AP. No problems whatsoever penetrating the back of a PTA. HE would have been useful if you had the time to aim, but if you just have to go that quick, no, just stay on AP. The Leopard is overextending, shot through the lower plate, and then me driving past, one shot into the back of his turret, bounce in, the other one goes in, and you can see I'm very lucky. Ben just was not reloaded, and this is actually a poorly aimed shot, just a bad choice. And it's not me making that up or concluding that. Basically he sent me that in the email. I should have stayed held down, should have shot the cheeks of the Leopard and not go for the front plate. This one goes in, but he does, and I was going to say, but he pays in return. He does not pay in return. The Leopard is going to pay. Because he's thinking, I'm running adrenaline now and I've asked for help and I'm just going to facehug or ram the Mäuschen. And well, that didn't really work out. And take a look at this. Oh la la, boom! We haben sie! Luckily for me, it wasn't a full roll with HE, but that kinda hurt. And you can also see that I'm flanking and the Tortoise is nowhere to be seen at the moment. It is dropped off the radar. So Ben wants to move away. And will he be able to get in cover in time? And are you interested in finding that out as well? If he's able to get into cover before I can shoot him again? Or if the Tortoise can shoot him? Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, helemaal touché. That kind of hurt because yeah, I was lucky not to be high rolled by Ben 528. But I can also see that
Mäuschen
has dropped off the radar again, and I have a full clip of AP Ciano, and let's hope we can spot him up over here. Yes, there he is. Is he able to get into cover before I can shoot him? No, just one. Can I get another one in? That one misses. That's annoying. 345. Well, that does mean if I do some good rolls and if the Tortoise can help me out just a little bit by maybe just one shot, the two of us should be able to handle that Tier 9 German heavy tank.
Mäuschen.
But I'm just not sure what Ben was going to do here. And I'm taking a look at the position of the Tortoise and noticing his hit points. That's not a lot, so I decided to drive through the cap area. And Ben had already noticed, and it was actually in the post-game stats, but he was thinking, well, right, it's Martin driving over here. This is going to be a no-cap, kill-all scenario. And that's what I wanted to do as well. I wasn't having much faith in the Tortoise because he is at 29 hit points left. And Ben was trying to get away. There's one shot into the back. Where's the other one? Look at, yeah, it hit on the rocks. And you can see that Ben is going to a little hole in the back so he can make a nest and sit around with the carcasses of these dead tanks and feast on the flesh of their bones and all the cinematic views, etc. But he has no clue where I am. And he has no clue where the Tortoise is. Well, he has a clue now where I am because it's probably me driving through the cap. There's no way a Tortoise would be able to get to the cap that quickly. But then again, what position would I approach from? And this tank,
Mäuschen.
it has a German gun, it has a good gun, it has great armor, but it doesn't have mobility, it doesn't have a quick rate of fire, it doesn't have good view range. And you can see that a Tortoise and an AMX 1390 combined, we will always outspot the Mäuschen. Google Translate, help me.
Mäuschen.
Right, thanks, Han. Oh, there's a Tortoise. Let's focus now. Focus. The Tortoise has spotted Ben, and I'm still sort of driving around, and well, I knew where I was, but Ben wasn't. And he sent that in the email to me, and he said, Martin, when I was in my little nest with all the carcasses around me, I was thinking you were going back to your own spawn. I did not expect you to go to this position and then put one to the side of my turret. And I did not expect to have this bounce on the Tortoise. Look at this. HE loaded and the splash damage does not kill him. I can put one shot onto him again and another one through the cupola. Is it gonna No, it's not going to penetrate. But can he now kill the tortoise? HE loaded? We're going to find out. Back to me. You can see I haven't got a shot yet. Not yet. I'm not going to risk it. I have got a few APCR rounds left. I have a full clip and I'm not spotted. My damage, it is pretty shit actually. But it's time to get in there and try to do the business. In terms of time, it's okay. I'm looking at my clip and I know I can do at least 2 full clips of APCR on Ben's Mäuschen. And I'm checking what the tortoise is doing. Slowly edging forward, not knocking over a tree. I hadn't knocked over that earlier tree. I'm not going to knock this one over because if I would, then I would have alerted him into my position. And there he is, one shot through the zone and quickly forward again. And I'm just waiting for him to fire or for the tortoise to shoot. And I noticed here that that's 2 shots. They have both fired onto his cupola, bounced, and another one. I got the time. Bounced that one again. Right, running away, popping the speed boost, reloading the clip. Come on, Todd. Come on, tortoise, finish him off. What happened? We're gonna find out later when we switch back to Ben. But look what I'm doing here. He drops off of the radar and I'm going right back into the same position that I was before. And we're gonna find out if he manages to grasp that, if he figured that out, or if is he still in his little nest. I'm thinking he's over there. Is he in the nest? He is not in the nest. Oh, can I put one more shot into you? Yes, we can. Lowest roll, he misses. Next one, bounces. Will I be able to kill him? And Ben still has that HE loaded and he splash kills the tortoise. And we knew that already, of course, but I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And I sure wasn't expecting Ben to be this quick in the tortoise. I kind of figured that he would probably still be behind those tanks, but he was thinking, right, Martin's going to push in. He will not be in the same position that he was before. He was expecting me to pop up over here, and then he would be able to finish me off because that frontal armor, it would have taking me so much time to kill him. And we know this shot goes in and that one misses. And he's going to bounce another one and he's angling his turret, but he does. Can he survive? No! He does not angle the hull enough. And look at the clock. GG. Thank you very much, Ben. Just 74, fun 74 for this great game. Abra and I, thank you very much for this great game. Only a 3rd class, but boy did I have a lot of fun on this one. I hope you've had fun watching the video, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. My name is Martindogger. I see you all on the next video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. Cheers. Happy tanking.